All right, so part two, the video, talking about yeah, that's what they're saying. The hypocrites at it. The hypocrites, because they like shit. What they're saying is now all of a sudden when the barbarians there, the trend, all that shit. Oh, they're women. It doesn't matter what is how they feel inside. They were born that way. They're women. But like she just said, oh, suddenly now though, oh no no no, you a man, nigga. Come on back. Where you going? Grab this rifle. Grab. Come on with us. But nothing, nigga. Come on. So, yeah, shit. And so anyway, it made me think. I don't know because Con Air that came out when I was in the military. I saw that in the movie theater. They tried to say it was a bad movie. I'm like, I liked it, but I guess I was only early 20s and I was literally in the 82nd, so it was made for us. So literally made for guys. You didn't have to be in the military. So, like, I thought Con Air was pretty good. They're like, oh, Con Air was horrible. But so anyway, it reminded me of that scene in Con Air. The dude in prison on the prison. He was in prison too with Nick Cage, but they was all fighting. But when Nick got to him, he just slapped him instead of punching him and shit. We thought that was funny as hell. All right, so that reminded me. And I left that joke in this shit right here in this Sky News video.
The new solar stimulus program is a game changer. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity to get paid for.
Yeah, well, brick wall is one word for it.
And I left the link to it. So that makes them, they hate that. Them comments that I leave comments and this emojis, the laughing emojis, they hate that shit, right? So the joke, if you see the joke, it didn't even hit me. I watched it over, I watched the Chris Rock video, I watched it a couple of times. It's only about 8:40 over here on the East Coast, 8:50. So, well, I was supposed to go to work today, but I ain't go. I'm gonna go in tomorrow. But anyway, the guy. I mean, I didn't put two and two together because the joke was G.I. Jane, and really, she don't look like G.I. Jane. She looked like Panthro to me. If you grew up in the '80s, she looked like Panthro from Thundercats. The shape of her head, just Panthro's a little bit darker. But anyway. But the guts still there and the big butt. She was skinny, but she got a little thicker tits, and so Augusta had a good time with that one in his own and Will's own bed. But anyway, they hate for some reason. They think my jokes are stale because when I brought up Eddie Murphy jokes and all that shit. Oh, to them it's supposed to be. It's not classy no more. It's stale. It's not about class. It just hurts your feelings, bitch, because it's funny and you can't do nothing about it. So that's why. And remember, Con Air was a military movie. Also, remember he was in the military, just at home defending his girl. Oh shit! It just hit me again. Yeah, the beginning of Con Air, the movie I used. The reason he was in prison because he was defending his girlfriend, right? And that's different though. But even though in the movie, I would have been like, in basic training because he was a ranger. Nick Cage, all that. All of us. The cadence you sang during airborne school and all that shit is about Jody got your girl and gone. Ain't no use in going home. Why in the hell? And then them cadences are old since World War II, man. Everybody knows your girl while you overseas getting killed up. Your girl's sleeping around or on a training exercise. You gone in the field. Yeah, somebody over your house. So, but it's like, so I think they made Chris Rock say that joke. I'm telling you, I don't care what you say. If you ain't seen it, look it up. They made Chris Rock say the joke. Is Yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to be because it's a fucking. I fucked with. I disrespected to them their agenda. Keep, you know, they still on that East Coast. Keep my wife name, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about you or your boo. What part don't you understand, nigga? Seriously, what part of the you or your boo don't you understand? Dude, what part don't you understand? Niggas don't give a fuck about you or your boo. Both of y'all will get it. Both of y'all will be on the news and they'll be releasing fucking balloons. Oh, she was a mama. He was a daddy. Oh, nobody gives a fuck, nigga. You up there to keep your name, keep my wife's name. Keep your wife goddamn mouth out of other niggas' dicks. Off of other niggas' dicks, goddamn. That's who you supposed to be mad at, your wife, nigga. The fuck out of here. Bitch ass nigga. Ain't nobody playing that shit. Hoe ass nigga. You up there wifing up a hoe and shit and wanted to get killed over this bitch. You stupid as fuck. You deserve what you get. I don't know why they keep trying to get y'all killed, trying to make this shit a thing, you know, defending hoes and shit. You stupid as hell. You know, but now back to why I think they got what they got on. I don't know what they got on Chris Rock. You know, he might have did, you know, the thing to become famous. You know, the what it's called, the Illuminati and all that shit, the blood sacrifice. But with Will, I think what they really got on him is Dwayne Martin and other dudes. They've been saying. Matter of fact, Keisha. I mean, what's her name? Not the one from Martin, the Martin show. Tisha Campbell. She been talking about that. That's what ruined her marriage. Cause she been married to Dwayne Martin back when I was in the army. You know, everybody, y'all might not know who he is, but he played in a few movies, you know, still, you know, in TV show, reality show, whatever. But they more than Will Smith and Dwayne Martin, like more than best buddies. Yeah, like we used to say in the 80s, they butt buddies. they, I think that's what it is. He was in Above the Rim, I think his most famous movie with Tupac. Dwayne Martin was. Yeah, you see how they got that Toyota riding around. You see, it's an old school car, an old school truck. You know, it's cleaned up and shit. You know, yeah. See, he just ride around here for no reason. You know, people don't hardly ride clean old school vehicles. They, you know, he you know, everybody got new shit. So, you know, he just happened to ride around here. You know, I get that's supposed to make me mad because really, we don't do that. You know, really, when I was talking when he first drive by, my first reaction, damn, that's a nice truck. You know, if he had to stop, oh shit, this pretty. What year is that? 89. You know, you have a conversation. We're not jealous like y'all, but that really is. They wanted me to, you know, I guess that's supposed to make me, you know, not clean my truck or keep fixing up my truck. I don't know. They're not really. They get mad at haircuts. You know, you're not supposed to do nothing and keep care of nothing. These motherfuckers are evil. That's why they tried to shut everything down with the COVID shit. They really don't want you to keep things nice and be successful. None of that shit. Look nice. Just evil. It backfired. It backfired big time. Ain't nobody really they were the ones who were in the bubble. You know how they tried to say, oh, all those old white folks, they're in the bubble. They don't know about real life. They found out majority of black folks and majority, we all think the same as them old white folks, that we all rejected that shit. The COVID and all that shit. Only the bums walking around with their mask on and the sellouts and the kiss asses and the brown noses walked around with that mask and all that shit. Because they knew it was just for show. They just being submissive. But anyway, yeah, I'm still laughing about this nigga think somebody give a fuck about him and his girl. Nobody give a fuck about you or that bitch, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? I don't know where y'all come from. I thought y'all have to be aliens, man. Y'all have to be from outer space. Y'all watched us, but you thought you can emulate us, but you can't be human or demons. You must be demons. Maybe you're demons. Y'all possessed with demons from thousands of years ago, and you just don't understand our language. But you understand the codes and the rules of the streets because it's all the same. It's the same as when you was a human thousands of years ago, demon. You know, or demons. Some demons were never humans, huh? They were made demons. I don't know. I ain't finna go into all that. But either way, it was the same 1,000 years ago. You ain't fighting over no whole nigga, not no whore. You gonna get everybody killed, your whole village. You know, you're a good girl. She shouldn't be putting you. That's what I'm saying. If you got a good wife, you're not getting put in situations like that. That's how you know you don't have a good wife, or you got a whore. That's how you know you got a whore, because you keep having to fight over her. You don't have to fight over a good wife, man. Trust me. Niggas know that even the gangster niggas, they don't fuck with your wife. If she a good wife, they don't fuck with her. That's what I'm saying. Nope, 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 nope. She putting you in danger, like Will Smith. She put your ass in danger. Not for real. I think the whole thing is staged. I don't know. That's how much power I got. I guess I don't know what the fuck they. I don't know who the fuck I am either. That they so mad that I make these comments. Everybody else make jokes, but they get, my comments. They do a whole thing at, yeah, here you go.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. It's like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
See what I'm saying? That your wife, you can look it up. She got a show called Red Talk or Red Table Talk. And she had him looking there. She had him on the show. And there were a lot of people talking about if it was real. Chris Rock is way smaller than Will. And everybody like he wouldn't do that to another nigga. But the whole point is you ain't do that to the dude who was fucking your wife, possibly in your bed, and shit like that. Or maybe it was in the guest bedroom, and yeah, their house is probably huge as fuck with plenty of rooms to fuck in. But yeah, he getting mad. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. He's stupid as hell. What you need to be yelling at Uncle is keep my wife's goddamn mouth off of your dick, nigga. Keep my wife. Quit fucking my wife. That's what you need. You need to be yelling out to the August dude. You know. And then, yeah, it's talking about the entanglement. But yeah, a lot of people, we lost respect. But shit, motherfuckers been known about Will. It's just everybody that don't give a fuck about celebrities been known. There's a rumor and this and that. Matter of fact, they scrubbed it from the internet. I promise you, I'm not lying and spreading rumors. I don't talk about celebrities. I don't give a fuck unless they fucking with me from orders. Their orders. I saw in fucking the news, it was a real police report. Will Smith broke into a dude's house. Nope, I'm not lying. And I knew it was true because of the police report. What happened, he broke in the dude's house to rape him. Why isn't that a big deal? And because the dude is his boyfriend or something like that. And it was a game with Will said that it was like role playing. And that's how he got out of trouble and kept it hush. It was on the Google. I don't know, it's gone now, but it got to be in whatever city in Hollywood, Beverly Hills or whatever. They can't take that away. That's public record. That was years ago when I saw that. It was like 2010 or something like that. 2009, I just happened to see it. I was like, I don't even talk about that shit. Like, that's what I say. You don't talk about no dude, period. I don't give, where I'm from. But I was like, that one we gotta talk about. I was like, that one, I gotta talk. the 90s movie reference, because G.I. Jane came out right about the same time, you know, around that year period. You know, like I said, I was in the Army, and, you know, Rangers, but you know, trained with a lot of Rangers and shit. But I never got a slot. But really, I might not put that much effort into. But you know, so G.I. yeah, it kind of offended us a little bit. You know, but it's Hollywood, and you know nowadays they force the first woman through, and everybody know they definitely lacks the standards. The only way she made it, there's no way she's a real Ranger. There's no way. And they just let her through. But it's not. I don't think it's that big of a danger because it ain't gonna. Trust me, from being in the military, ain't gonna be that many women who want to even try, even with the lax standards. It ain't like they're gonna have a bunch of women who want to go through that shit, you know. But it just was offensive. But anyway, so I used Conair, and a couple of hours later, you know, they gang stalked me and used. That's too much of a coincidence. No, that's not a coincidence. They used G.I. Jane, and I used that scene where Nick Cage slapped the little gay Puerto Rican dude with the dress on the plane and slapped him instead of punched him. You know, we all thought that was funny as hell the first time you seen it. But you saw what my comment was. Like, no, we shouldn't worry about it. You know, well, I'm talking about over here in the United States. If they want to get up and fight, you know, start a fight for trans rights, and we're like, none of us care. All this is part of the cabal, you know, to just bring over communism over to it. It has nothing to do with y'all or us, black folks or black trans or white. It has nothing to do with none of that. It's just these motherfuckers just so stupid, and y'all falling for it. If y'all was trans, what we're telling y'all is nobody stop fighting for what rights. Nobody cares. I mean, the other things nobody really cared about. They're just trying to, just like anything, just like with Black Lives Matter, they just use them fools. But I still like how these fools keep thinking that they tough and take people. You know, they still try to get people to that dumb shit. It was never it was never cool. You know, we be fighting over words and this and that. That's what I'm saying. By the time we was teenagers, we used to say that shit when niggas started shooting niggas. Sometimes, yeah, we did see niggas get shot just for words. That shit was weak as hell, you know. Sticks and stones will break my bones. You know that they don't say them little staying sayings no more. We used to say that as kids, kindergartners. So what? Sticks and stones break my bones. Words will never hurt me. They don't say that. They don't teach the kids that no more. They, you know, all these emotional ass, and then they can't fight. That's the thing. It'd be funny as hell when you're watching both of them just swinging like girls and trying not to get hit, and they running from each other and trying to punch each other. It's incredible. Look at one of these fights with these dudes. They running from each other at the same time trying to hit each other. So both of it's weird. It's like a force field is pushing them backwards from each other, but they're trying to go forward and punch and then run, punch and run backwards. It's just crazy as hell. It's like you got to be able to stand toe to toe. You got to take a punch and give it. They can't take the punch. They're trying to just give it and not take a punch. That's not a fight, man. You get into a fight, you know. If you know how to box, yeah, you can, but you ain't gonna be going backwards. You just gonna get, you know, you gonna bob and weave. That's not bobbing and weaving. Y'all motherfuckers look weird as hell. Like I said, like somebody, like y'all both tied to a pole or something and trying to fight, you know, and trying to reach each other, swing at each other like a girl. It's funny as hell. Like, fuck nigga, if you don't get the fuck out my face with this bullshit. And like I said, really, niggas don't want to fight you. They just gonna blow your ass down somewhere. They don't even want to, you know, just they need to learn how to know. Nigga, we know how to fight. We just don't want to fight you. We don't want to. You're not worth it. The energy, you're disgusting. Fuck nigga, you deserve to get smoked. But anyway, let me go over there. That's enough about that shit.